Hi there, my name's Sam, and I'm here to tell you that computers suck. I know what you're thinking, right? You're tweeting all the time, it's really stressful and annoying, and I'm kidding, I'm a physicist. I don't care how any of you feel. No, computers suck at computing. You see, we can imagine a perfect world where we use the minimum amount of energy to do whatever we want to do a jig on stage, to walk up a set of stairs, or to do a computation. And if I took a computer from that perfect world and I compared it to, say, my phone here, I'd find that my phone used 1,000,000 times the energy of that perfect computer to do a single computation. That's why my phone is kind of fittingly out of battery. That's why your laptop heats up and needs a fan. And that's why the data centers that are distributing the tweets from tonight currently use 5% of electricity globally, a figure that's going to double in the next 10 years. So why are computers so bad at computing? Well, they run on electricity. The electricity is made up of electrons. And as those electrons move through the material, they tend to hit things. They hit things, they lose energy. They hit a lot of things, they lose a lot of energy. If they lose a lot of energy, you have to use a lot of energy to do a computation. Now, I'm a physicist, and I study how electrons move in materials. So I can actually tell you a solution to this particular conundrum. It's David Beckham. You see, work with me here. When David Beckham takes a free kick, he imparts some rotation to the ball. And that rotation, combined with the motion of the ball through the air, leads to a curvature of the trajectory. Hence the phrase and the film, "Bend it like Beckham." Now, the same thing happens to electrons in materials. They have a rotation, a quantum mechanical rotation that we call spin. You can just think about it like an arrow pointing up or pointing down. And they also move. And those two things together combine to give you some effect on the behavior of the electrons. We call that a spin-orbit interaction. So how does this help you make a computer, right? It's just a fun little problem. Well, imagine a David Beckham with a left foot rather than a right foot. When he took a free kick, he'd impart a rotation in the other direction. That rotation, combined with the motion, would lead to a curvature in the other direction. Likewise, in a semiconductor, we can have both spin up and spin down. And the way in which these two states are affected varies depending on whether they are spin up or spin down. Now, a computer designed on these principles would be much, much faster in principle and also work much more efficiently. So, I mean, obviously this might seem a little bit theoretical, but the next time you're sitting in a lecture theater and you want to whip out your phone and send a tweet, just remember the reason why you have enough battery to do that is probably because of some physicist. And, I mean, all credit to him, David Beckham. Thank you.
All right, judges, who's the football fans here?
So it seems to me that the limitation with this kind of technology is the size of the phone and the numbers that we can see on it and the human interface with it. So how long is it going to be before actually the phone is like under your skin, running off body heat, things like that?
Oh, well, it probably won't run on body heat, right? That would be a heat bath and everything would be at the same temperature. You need a heat gradient to get it to run on. Yeah, unfortunately.
Have it close to the skin.
Yeah, if you had it on the surface of the skin, this would work, but unfortunately, if it's inside the body, it's just a heat bath, and you need a heat gradient to transfer energy. Yeah. But in principle, this would be something quite far down the track. The main issue that we face as a society is that we use more and more computational power every year. So what's a slight issue now, it's 5% of electricity now, is going to keep increasing, and we're going to keep using more computational power. So unless we design better computers, this is going to be an energy wall that we'll hit, which we can't break through.